And that's it. Game over. Liverpool win 5-1. And Liverpool don't lose 5 games in a row. It's their first win in 5. So, who's not happy? Especially after that second half. That second half was very, very well improved throughout our disappointed season. Honestly, definitely the best half that we've had all season. Definitely the best half that we've had all season. I think one of the top 3. I think probably up there with the Everton, and I think Atletico Madrid in the first half was up there. So I think this game in general in the first half didn't look too convincing that we'd be up. We were down early, and I think because of that, it didn't look a bit too convincing when he came back into 2 corners, and of course that Robertson TK goal. Sorry, the Robertson long pass to TK just didn't look too convincing for me. But the second half was like night and day for me. The way we were playing, and guess who came on that second half? Federico Chiesa. It's like the fluidity in the attack looked like night and day. It changed. It completely changed. The way we played, I felt like we moved the ball quicker. We moved the ball a bit slicker. We had something about us that was not like us in the past. In the past how many games? Like, we look like we know how to play football again. That's the main thing. We know how to play football again. That's what it looked like to me. So players like, of course, Hugo at TK. We need to talk about him first. He has to be starting football games for Liverpool Football Club. He has to. There's no chance. There's no other choice for me. The guy has to be starting. I don't care whether it's Isak, whether it's Salah starting. I don't care who starts in general. If TK is there, TK has to be there. Someone has to give way for him. TK is the main number one. No one else can start over him for me. Then we can talk about the person that came on at half time. That pretty much changed the way we played. And I think it was Chiesa. Chiesa is literally our first press. He wins the ball. He does everything for us. He comes in deep. He can play. He has a great touch. What more do you want? What more do you want from a player that can sacrifice for this team? And I feel like every team that brought in big players, that are trying to mold all these players into a team, needs one player to sacrifice for the rest. And I think Chiesa can do that. Even though he's that good that he can play on his own as well. He's that good that he can score goals for us. He's that good that he just might be the glue for us. Honestly. If Chiesa should have been starting this game. There should have been no excuse for him to start this game. He came at half time, of course. Happy for him. But there should have been no excuse that he started this game. He didn't. And he still managed to play well, come out with a great game, especially in that second half. Of course, in that second half when he came on. Of Curtis Jones now. Curtis Jones, it's got to be starting over McAllister now. Now it's been said. I'm telling you, the guy has to be starting over Alexis McAllister. Alexis McAllister has done nothing this season to warrant starting for us. He has done nothing so far this season to warrant starting over Curtis Jones for me. Curtis Jones over the previous games has played well. McAllister has not played well once this season. He has not played well throughout the season. Sorry, you have to give way too. I think, me personally, you have to earn your place in the starting 11. And I think certain players have earned their place in the starting 11. Chiesa, TK, Curtis Jones have earned their place in the starting 11 in the next game. Wirtz, Szoboszlai as well. Definitely earning Wirtz earning his place definitely as well. He shouldn't be on the bench anymore. Definitely for sure. Definitely should be starting for Liverpool Football Club. One of these guys, whether it's Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, Wirtz starting, or whether you go with 4 attackers, whether you go with, it doesn't matter for me. These players should be starting. One of these players should be starting at least. If it's not McAllister, players that don't deserve to start for us, Mohamed Salah still not confident. Still clearly not confident. Isak still clearly doesn't look fit. And McAllister is not playing well. Robertson came in and calmed. I think after the first goal, you could probably blame him for the first goal, because down his side, he probably should be locking up something. But he calms the team down. I feel like he's a calming presence. Still a calming presence. Still can calm that team down. The players show that. I feel like this is the especially in the second half. That is the way we should play going forward. The second half, the second half team, including of course Keys as well, should be playing against Brentford. Should be playing the next game. That's what I think. Should be playing the next game. That second half team should be playing the next game. That's all I'm saying. Salah can come off the bench. McAllister come off the bench. These players, maybe Isak as well. For me, players that deserve to start for us should be starting for us. That's all it is for me. As the game in a whole, first half, unconvincing, but we still were winning 3-1. Second half was much better. Much better in terms of the way we played. Much better. And 5-1, of course I'm happy, but you got to look at context here. Frankfurt are awful defensively. One of the worst defensive sides in the Bundesliga. Pretty much one of the worst defensive sides in the Champions League now. So, got to put things into context too. So, yeah, make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more of the analysis. Mohamed Salah, honestly, I don't think he'll start next game. Just like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see more football analysis, this is Straight From Musa.